cuties. I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. All right, guys, today is Monday, January the 9th, 2023. Sorry about that. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one. And it's rare that I rank high on Young and Restless because they're kind of like a steady 6, 7. But I'm gonna have to give this one like a 8.5. It was really good to me. All right, so then we see Devon, right? And he's on the phone and he's like, "Hey, did you get that information I needed? What? Wait, what was the name of the company you said, Audra? About Audra? Okay, thanks. Bye." So then we see Tucker and Audra on the phone. Not on the phone, but there she goes to his hotel room and she says, "You didn't answer any of my calls and text." And he said, "You work for me." Because she said, "If I had done that to you, you would have been burning the place down." He said, "You work for me. I don't have to answer to you." He was like, "What you want?" And so she tells him the IPO is good to go. And at this point, it looks like Tucker is having second thoughts because he said, "I'll think about it." And she said, "Wait, wait, wait. This is what you said you wanted. And now you're going to think about it. Are you having this second thoughts?" He said, "I'm going to think about it. That takes time. I need to think about my next moves." And she was like, "Whatever." And so she leaves. And when she leaves Tucker, because he tells her to get out, get out. So when she leaves Tucker, she gets a text message from Devon saying, "Meet at the office ASAP." So they get to the office, and Devon and Lily are there. And she was like, "I was already at the office. I have a heart. I didn't want to go home." And he was like, "What's going on?" And before she could get into it, Audra comes, and they were like, "What's going on? Is this about the IPO?" And he said, "Yes. And we have another snake in the company. Besides, we had another snake in the company besides Nate." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" So then he starts confronting Audra about um her and Tucker's relationship. She said, "Yes, I knew Tucker. What does that have to do with y'all?" And he said, "You had a massive student loan and he paid it off because the name of the company was the name of the song that Tucker first produced." So Devon doesn't have full proof that Tucker and Audra are trying to take his company over, but it's enough reasonable evidence to create doubt for him. And so Lily is like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?" And so Audra tries to talk her way out of it. She doesn't. They don't believe her. And Lily said, "You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired." I said, "Lily, I had enough." She said, "I can't deal with this right now. Get security to walk her out." And so Lily is gone. She's just because she already she they dealt with Nate, then Billy, and now Audra. It's like, I know y'all think Lily is strong, but dang, check on your strong friends sometimes. And Lily is just like, she is overwhelmed with all this betrayal, and all she wants to do is run a company, but everyone, like, the company is falling apart. This is the third person they've lost, but this ain't really y'all fault. Jill brought this person in. So, anyways, Audra tells Devon, "If you want me to leave, I will." She said, "But you're a smart man. It's better to have me on your side because I know things." And he said, "Girl, you signed an NDA. I'll keep you in, because Devon them got that long money." He was like, "I'll keep you in litigation for years, and you won't be able to afford it unless you get my daddy to help you." And she tells Devon, "Well, I'll go, but I don't know. You seem to keep a lot of fox in your hen house. I mean, me, Nate, your dad, makes me wonder how you ran a company for so long." I'm like, "Girl, why you insulting this man? Like, this is." And you know what? This is not on Devon. It is not Devon's fault because, first of all, Lily had to talk Devon into merging the companies anyways, because he was perfectly fine with having just his company. She talked him into that. Then they wanted to bring Nate on, so they brought Nate on. That's family. Who thinks family will betray you the way Nate did? And then on top of that, Devon never trusted Tucker, and this is why he said, "Let's not do the IPO." Jill was the one who brought Audra on. And even then, Devon said, "Why you and Nate talking all the time?" He didn't even trust Audra, but Lily was so excited. So don't try to insult Devon. You could put that insult on Lily, but not Devon, because he didn't trust none of y'all in the first place, including his daddy. And he was the one who told Lily and Jill, "We don't need to do this IPO. Devon, take your company back." But anyways, child. So then Nate is at the bar and Audra sees him and she says, "We're celebrating. I've got taken Chancellor Winters as far as I can go." Girl, You were a snake just like him. They would understand he was a snake too. And so I knew it. I knew he was going to offer her that COO job. We all knew that. So he offers her the COO job. We know she's going to take it. And I said, I don't know, child. I don't know what's about to happen. So then, excuse me, we go to Phyllis and Daniel. And Phyllis cannot love the one she's with. Daniel is trying to talk to her about this business. He got her over the company, but she's so busy worried about Summer. Like, you have another child, ma'am, who wants to work with you, who's offered you the job, but you keep focusing on Summer. And this boy had to just break down and tell her, listen, don't tell nobody I told you this. Don't tell somebody I told you this. But she don't trust Diane. She don't believe Diane. She don't like Diane any more than you do. But that is her husband. So she's trying to support her husband. But she feels like she's between a rock and a hard place because she wants to support you. She hates the way everybody is just villainizing you while making Diane this victim, even though Diane is the one who caused all of this, because Stark was gonna find Diane anyways. She said, so he said, so give Summer a break, and she needs your support right now, not you being mad at her and everything. And she was like, you know what? I mean, Phyllis finally gets it. And then she tells him, okay, I'm going to focus on the visits. I'm going to do that. But she always brings it back to Summer. And he says, Mom. And she was like, okay, I just let me get a good night's sleep and all that, and I'll be good. So, anyways, then Lily comes in and she said, who's distracted? She was like, let me go talk to Summer and you do what you gotta do. So he goes over there to Lily and she says, he was like, are you okay? And she said she got, bad news about the company. He says, this is gonna help, this is gonna ruin my gaming division. He said, dang, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like me, make it all about me. And she said, no, I understand. She was like, but really I don't, because he says, I can help you, let's talk about it. She said she don't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about how someone else has betrayed her. I know y'all don't like the Lily character, but I feel bad for her because everybody looks at her like, oh, you're just so strong, you'll be fine, you're a strong girl, you'll be okay. It's but she's going through stuff too. She lost her COO and her potential love interest with Billy. She was betrayed by Nate, and then she turns around and Audra is betraying her too because she liked Audra as well. They've betrayed her too. That's four things she's been betrayed on, and nobody checks on Lily to see if she's okay. Then they lost what's her name? Amanda. They lost Amanda. Like, she's trying to run this company, trying to be like this boss, and nobody is checking on her to make sure she's okay, and she doesn't have the support of people because Devon at this point is regretting he even merged the company. The only person she has that supports her is Jill. So it's like, Lily, you gonna have to get to the ground, get to the ground, because I don't think she's any worse than Victoria. Like, Victoria makes horrible business decisions as well. Lily just can't trust the, like, she's making good decisions, she just can't trust the people around her to be trustworthy, and that's horrible. But anyways, child, let's move on. So then we see Jack and Diane, child. So at first it was Jack, Diane, and Phyllis. Not Phyllis, but Ashley. And she's like, oh my God. Oh no, wait. It's Jack and Diane. And they're strategizing about Jeremy. And she says, I don't know about stealing from Nikki. And he says, it's going to be the best. And I guess he going to tell her after it's done. I said, no, you need to tell Nikki before. And then he'll smooth it over. And Ashley said, I don't even know what y'all are about. But why is she always here? And Jack said, like you said, it's our house. And Diane is my guest. And Ashley like, can't even do this. And Diane was like, I don't mean to come into between y'all. And Ashley said, you save it. So anyways, Ashley leaves, and Diane, I said, well, first of all, y'all should not steal from Nikki. When Victor Newman finds out about this gonna reignite a war between y'all, and y'all don't want this, because then it'll be you and Victor going at it again, and Summer will be caught in the middle even more. She's already having a bad marriage. She's already having bad experiences in her marriage with Kyle because of this. You do something to her grandmother, Diane, this is gonna be a war. And I was like, Jack, are you crazy? Like, I'm sorry. At this point, are you insane? And he says Ashley's being unreasonable. You're being unreasonable. You really want to steal from Nikki and think you're gonna smooth it over? Baby, no, she can't stand Diane. Okay. Y'all need to try to steal from somebody else. This is just the stupidest plot. This is the stupidest plot. I cannot wait for all this blow up in their face. But anyways, Diane said, okay, since we talked about this, because she said, can I tell you how much I want to kiss you right now? And I said, what? I think that's what she said, or talked about kissing. And he said, do you not want to do it again? Do you want to? And anyways, child, they end up kissing. And Phyllis was coming over to talk to Summer, and she sees this, and Phyllis is just floored because everything that she was fighting against, that she knew was going to happen, has happened. And so she's just like, oh my God. So then we see Tucker, right? So Tucker is with Ashley because she don't went over there because she just, oh, she can't deal with Diane anymore. But anyways, she goes over there and they end up hitting she, boo, baby, baby. Anyways, they get into the sheets. And so once they do that, um, she tells him, I don't trust you, Tucker. Like, this was just a physical, need that I took care of, but I don't trust you. And so when he goes into the shower, she sees all the evidence that he was trying to take over Jabot. He said, you already know I was trying to do it. He said, but I want a relationship with you more than that. But so she could have tried to believe him. Then Devon comes over, baby. Devon gives it to Tucker. He said, you was trying to take over my company, a company that I built with the only family father that I know, because you sure wasn't a great father. And he said, I'm gonna make it my mission that nobody believes anything you have to say. He said, you didn't come back to town and was just, oh, I've seen the light. And Tucker told Devon, you getting real close. You better stop while you head, because you're getting real close to saying some things and crossing a line. And Devon said, oh, there's a line to cross now. I said, now wait, Devon. Try to hear Tucker out. He said, no, no, no. I already know all he did with Audra and all that, trying to take over my business. That's what you're not going to do. And so Devon said, this, whatever was happening with us, father and son, you with Dominican, it's over. Forget about it. Finito, it's done. And so he leaves, and Ashley is just like, I couldn't think worse of you anyways. I already know the type of man you were. She said, this was just what it was. And she done with him too. And she leaves out and she all upset too. And then Tucker, he throwing the papers around, but then he goes to society to have a drink. No, the Knicks Club on Grand Phoenix. He goes there to have a drink, and he sees Phyllis. And she sees him because she's sitting down having a drink. And he sits down with her and he said, you look how I feel. And she said, how do you feel? How do I look? How you feel? He said, you ready to burn it to the ground? I said, oh, Lord, y'all gonna team Phyllis with Tucker? Baby, I don't know what's about to happen, but I am here for it. I said, yes, come on, because some of this, I'm sick of seeing just the Newmans. Like, let's bring some other people in here, get some other storylines going on. Like, because it was enough Newmans for me. That whole Ashland Lock thing, that went on too long. Like, let's get some other storylines going on. And I know y'all love Chelsea, but I'm tired of that storyline too. Like, let's get other stuff moving and going. And I want to see all these people go to war with each other. I'm ready for it, y'all. But that was the Young and the Restless. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on Friday, because I will be going live this Friday. So I hope to see you there. Friday will be the 19th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Friday the 13th, child. Oh Lord. 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 on the West Coast. If the time changes, I'll let you know, but it should stay steady. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.